15 before we go to the finals. One last game here where Z Games will put their all efforts to win this, and they are having the finalists waiting ahead for the grand finale, which will take place tomorrow. But that is the points table, where we've got the 7 District Cricket Academy Lions at the top with 10 points. Zenith Panthers is just crushed into that points table with their last 3 games. They've won all, and they are at number 2. In trouble is Z Sports Raptors, who had a very good start of this tournament, but then a little bit of a shaky, but their points are not really too impressive, so that takes them to number 3. But this is a must-win game for them. If they're able to beat MSYTCA Wolves, they will qualify for the grand finale, where we have already the 7 District Cricket Academy Lions awaiting for the team to meet them at the finals. Well, undoubtedly, Dev Sahu, the skipper of Z Sports Raptors, who's at the top of this most runs scored. It is with 252, but Hamdan Mir from TSDCA Lions at number 2 with 196 runs. Well, even Mohammad Asif is a container there. So a good fight there for the top spot. Now with the wickets, Mohammad Hassan at the top, Ansel Prince is at number 2, Daib Sheikh at number 3, but all of them have picked up 8 wickets each. So very heavy lifting containers there. Even there is Afaq Ahmed at number 4, who will have chance, and if Zenith Panthers qualifies, then Rishan also will join the party. Pretty competition there for the highest number of wickets. Well, it's time for us to head for the toss, where we have got Mudassir Ali along with the 2 captains for the all-important toss.
Another lovely evening here in Ajman, and we are all set for match number 15 in Rising Stars Under-16 Tournament. It's Z Sports Raptors. They'll be taking on MSYTCA Wolves. The captains are next to me. So is our match referee, Mr. Asif Chaudhary. Devahan Sahu will flip the coin, and Maimun Hussain will call. Head is the call, and head it is the Maimun. What's the plan? What are you going to do?
Today we like to field first, and because last few matches we've not done quite the job with batting first, so today switch of plans.
A tough tournament for you, still searching for that first win. What's the message and how is the mood in the camp?
Not the best results we got out of this tournament, but as it's the last match, we'd like to finish it off with a win.
And tell us about the team news. Did you made any changes compared to the previous one?
No, we are actually playing with 11, and it's the same 11.
All the best and give us a good game.
Thank you.
They're happy to bat first?
Yeah, I mean, we want to bat first. It's a batting wicket, so hopefully we should get around 160, 170 runs on the board.
Kind of a must-win game for you. If you win, you are into the final. So what's the message you have given to your teammates coming into this game?
Obviously, it's a must-win game, so we have to win the game. We have to play all out. We can't be sloppy in the field. We can't make any mistakes today. We have to win, and we have to play perfectly today to win.
Do you have any area you want to correct from your previous game coming into this match?
I think in the middle overs we've been really sloppy. We've slowed down very much comparatively in the power play. In the power play we've bowled really well, we've got wickets, but again in the middle overs we slowed down a bit.
And tell us about the team news. Have you made any changes? If so, what are they?
It's the same team.
Best of luck and give us a good game.
Thank you.
So news from the center is that Maimun Hussain, he has won the toss, and MSYTCA, they have decided to bowl first.
MW won the toss and elected to bowl first. Looking sharp is Mudassir Ali right at the center. That would be the playing 11 for the 2 teams here. For Z Sports Raptors, not many changes there. Dev Sahu, the wicketkeeper, captain. Arav Guvalani makes it into the 11. Ansel Prince, the number, he's got a big number of wickets to his name. Arnav Bhanu Arsha Madal. Daib Sheikh again, he's got 8 wickets in the tournament so far. Ibrahim Mustafa Saif, Manav Rajiv, Muksh Singh, Salim Karimi, Suleiman Sherzad completes 11 for Z Sports Raptors. Well, it's just that I have to welcome my dear friend Mudassir Ali in the comm box. Mudassir, welcome.
A very good evening, Abid, and good evening to all of our viewers.
What an exciting tournament we are witnessing here at Kawan Sports Club. It all come down to this match number 15. Z Sports Raptors, all they need is a win to qualify into the finals, and they are up against MSYTCA Wolves led by Maimun Hussain. They have the services of Shaurya Sharma, Ahad Naseem, Ayan Khan, Fatur Rahman, having a brilliant run in this tournament. Mantra Pragnesh, Muhammad Ashal Khan, Prashasya Singh, Rizwanullah, the top order batter, Samit, and fast bowler Shamir Khan. Plenty of action is expected tonight as well. As one team will be playing to make into the final, the other team they'll be looking to win this game. It's kind of a situation where they want to end the tournament at a high note, MSYTCA, and this is how the standings so far on the final day before match number 15. It's quite simple when we look at the table. 6 points for Zenith Panthers, Z Sports Raptors. They also have 6 points, but one game in their kitty. That is tonight's game, and I'm pretty sure Zenith Panthers, they'll be eagerly watching this game, and they'll praying that MSYTCA to win against a brilliant platform for all these young boys. And when we talk about MSYTCA Wolf, brilliant unit, but just not able to find that rhythm. That first game haunted them. They lost that game by 3 runs from a winning position, chasing 184 runs. And after that, they were not able to find the going in this tournament. Plenty of positives, the likes of Fatur Rahman yet again showing his class in this tournament. But as of now, all eyes will be on the openers of Z Sports. Their captain, the man in form. When we talk about Devahan Sahu, the one word which comes to my mind is consistency. In every game he managed to get runs. That is the reason they are a strong contender to make it into the finals of the first edition of Rising Stars Under 16 tournament here in UAE. When we talk about Hamdan Mir, who has got 196, the problem is not able to get runs in every game. Apart from that 171, we haven't seen much runs from the blade of Hamdan Mir.
Yeah, that's been the problem. He's had that one big 100, 171, but then not able to converge or even come closer to 50s or good 30s or even 40 runs. So that's what you expect from somebody who scored that big number of runs to his name. So consistency is key here. So just maneuvering the fielders around. It's MSYTCA Wolves. I think Z Sports Raptors will put their every bit to win tonight's game. There's nothing like tomorrow. It's just that one last day where you have to give your all to get it all. Simple as that. Arav Guvalani is getting his first game. Not an impressive strike rate, but he's got some runs under his belt. Along with him, the most scorer of the tournament, Dev Sahu. What a tournament he's having. Look at the strike rate. And he's already got 100 to his name in the tournament. So, he was the one who stuck first 100. And then Hamdan made that big 100. So, expecting some big fireworks from him. And also, we'll be looking for that early wicket, MSYTCA Wolves, to get into the game. So they will like to trouble them. Despite, even if they win this game, they will not be qualifying for the finale, but they'll still try to do their best. Ashal is a very fine fast bowler.
Straight away off the mark with that single. confident start for Arav and Z Sports Raptors. And so much of innocence when we talk about these boys. Just I would like to share the conversation which I had with Sahu just before the toss. I was asking because this was my first toss when the Raptors are in play. So he asked me, where is the other commentator? He knows my name very well because I asked him a couple of times, how do I need to pronounce your name? He said, it's Devahan Sahu. So a couple of times I was asking, he just got annoyed and he asked me, where is the other commentator? Politely.
Yeah, we've got very good friends now. We've been here working together and watching him play. And the 100 he struck the other day, and that inning would never make anybody forget his name ever. What a knock he played the other night. He's a champion. He's a wonderful player. World class. I see a lot of talent in this young boy. I only wish him good luck for the future. I can really see him getting into the UAE jersey very soon. Now with a bit of attacking field on the offside, but there's no slip at Corden. Probably because Ashal will try to bring the ball into the right hander.
Also, what I like is these boys are very disciplined, well behaved boys. You missed the last game, you were busy at the presentation party. One of the boys, he came up to the com box, he met me and he said, thanks to both of you because once we go back home, we hear the commentary and we are so delighted the way you praise whatever we do. That young kid was Celestino Carr.
Oh, what a player he is. Meanwhile, he struck a very good shot. Not the way he intended to hit, but that is enough to get over the top and gets the first boundary. And it's the captain who brings it in.
Deliberately, he opened the face of the blade. He knows exactly where the fielders are positioned. The first boundary for Dev, the first boundary for Z Sports Raptors. So it's not only about playing this beautiful game, but also kudos to the parents for taking care of these boys.
Oh, they are unsung heroes, I would say. Ball's full, played it with a firm hand and quick single. Well, you just spoke about Celestino Pinto. What a player he is. I mean, he's a lot ahead of his age, a lot ahead of his in the game, and I really wish him to see that boy to reach somewhere, because if he keeps his focus on, I was all this time watching him bowl, but the last game he played, he batted well as well. So that was quite surprising for me. He could clear the fence as well.
Onto the bats and half stop. Good job done by wicketkeeper. Certainly saving few runs. Right to Celestino Carr. 9 wickets down, plenty of runs needed, but he came out with a positive intent. And I asked him, last wicket, but still you went and you played your shots. He said, yes, I want to show my teammates and everyone, yes, I can also bat. I'm not a kind of a number 11 batter. You can trust me, you can send me at number 5, number 6. Just 14 years old, Celestino Carr. And his father, he was a football player. The sports runs in their family. And goes aerial, keeping it away from Fatur Rahman. Style. What a start for Z Sport Raptors. The captain moves to 9. Raptor moves to 11. Solid looking shot. An aggressive batter, top of the order. Number 10 Sahu. 1 done, 11 for none.
Shamir Khan is coming in from the far end. 11 runs of the first over. I think the Sports Raptors got a good start. And he's tried to play a swivel shot, not a great connection. I think that was from the handle of the bat.
MSYTCA for the first time in this tournament winning the toss, and they have decided to bowl first. And Mamoon, he wants to win this game and ends the tournament on a high note, playing for the pride, searching for their first win in this tournament. MSYTCA Wolves. This young boy has been impressive with the ball. Shamir. The fielding has been a problem for MSYTCA. Oh, beautiful looking shot. A bit fuller. Very strong towards the leg side. Dev Sahu dealing in boundaries. Boundary number 3 for the captain of Z Sports Raptors. Using those wrists and goes over the deep square for a huge maximum. Style, class written all over that shot from the blade of Devahan Sahu. Driven nicely, just for a quick single. Have you saw this boy before this tournament, Dev Sahu? Because this is the first time I'm watching this boy in this tournament. I missed a couple of matches where Z Sports Raptors.
Well, to be honest, the last batch what I followed for the under 19 kids was when they toured Malaysia. I think it was under the leadership of Fahad Nawaz. It's been quite a long time. But then Ayan Afzal Khan, when he played that plate final against West Indies, that drew my attention towards the young boys. And then this batch is now, it's under 16. But I think our focus is shifting towards the younger boys because of their dominance performances. Good ball there. So I think, yeah, with this batch, I'm not very familiar earlier, but since I followed this tournament and covered every single game, I see a lot of potential.
Beautifully bowled, slight movement available. And yes, absolutely, ages when you talk about Fahad Nawaz. You were a kid at that time. Now you have, mashallah, say 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah, my academy kids. Driven nicely. And they'll be coming back for 2. The ball doesn't have enough wheels. Oh, that's gone for 4. Yeah, I think the fielding should be better than that. This is where the quick outfield. Well, that's clearly a fumble there. Nevertheless, 23 for none at the end of 2.
Full toss. He's in a hurry. Dev Sahu dealing in boundaries and maximums. Another beautiful looking shot. Always in command and control, Sahu.
Yeah, he's got that beautiful swivel shot where he's got a sweet connection. And you don't ask any better delivery than that to get you maximum than a full toss here from Ashal. And he quickly moves to 22. Now look at that shot. He had the intention. He's come advanced down the track to hit that one. Up and over. Again, this time, hooked away. And that's gone. 2 into 2.
Growing in confidence, captain of Z Sports Raptors. Future looking bright for UAE when you have someone like Dev Sahu in under 16 categories. Getting those quick runs, stamping his authority in this ongoing Rising Stars under 16 tournament. Incredible clean hitting, back-to-back maximums.
Yeah, I can recall how our heroes here. Again, this time put onto the leg side. That will travel to the fence towards this fine leg region where it's plenty of runs. Trouble for the bowler.
A clever manipulation of the field. He knows exactly where the fielders are positioned and exploiting those big gaps behind the wicket. It's not only about the power hitting, but the finesse which he brings into his batting. It's a delight to watch this youngster getting runs. 32 of just 9 deliveries, Abid.
Well, that reminds me of our own hero, our own great Ruhan Mustafa. He's having that kind of a tan when you're leading the side. When it comes to play the domestic. I've watched many games of him. When it's pressure game, he will counter strike, and that is what I think this young boy is doing, learning from the heroes, and he's exactly not holding himself back, going all guns blazing. This time towards the offside, and that will be cut down from the boundary line. Maimoon Hussain does well, the captain. He certainly saved boundary there.
Got boundaries toward the leg side early in the over. Now going towards that offside region. A slight fumble. The fielding has been below par. But what an effort from captain Maimoon Hussain, certainly saving few runs for his side. Just wondering, I'm just trying to imagine how proud parents will feel looking at their boy, the way he's getting runs. Just in next couple of years, I wish and I pray for this boy to make to that big level, see in UAE colors, represent UAE at top level.
What a dominance this one. Shimmy down the track, hits it with a straight bat. The fielder does well. That will give him one, but that's an expensive over from Ashal. Finally comes to an end. And it's 42 for none at the end of 3.
Forty-two for no loss, 3 overs gone. Unstoppable yet again, Dev Sahu. I think it also matters how the coaches, the way they are shaping these boys, clear vision of the coaches here in UAE helping these boys to grow in stature. Completely got changed now. 4 5 years back, under 16 category openers, they used to spend a lot of time getting those runs, but now modern day cricket, this is what we were talking about. One more time, ball races towards the fence. This time RF comes to the party. 4 runs.
You just cannot simply write him off. He's been waiting for his chance, for his opportunity. That wasn't a bad delivery at all, but that beautiful swivel, and not only a good connection, but he made sure the ball doesn't travel in the air. He made it sure that it keeps along the ground. Beautiful batting from Arav. Yeah, he talked about proud moments for the parents, but I would say it's proud moment for every one of us here, was give these boys opportunity to show their talent at the bigger and higher level, where the world have the access to see what UAE got in tank. These boys, fast forward maybe couple of years, you'll see them representing the national side. So with a lot of leagues happening around the world, you never know. People and selectors scouting, watching players all around the world. If somebody who can play like Dev Sahu gets the most runs of the tournament, you never know, Mudassir. You might be a call away.
Absolutely, and if you remember, Abid, 5 years ago, we were part of the first tournament of Rising Stars, and this was the platform where Ayan Afzal Khan and Ali Shan Sharfu emerged from this very initiative. Yes, before this tournament also, they were getting runs in under 16 category, but live games, people came to know about their talent, and I believe these young boys, they'll be also, one day, they'll get an opportunity to play at the top level. Left hand, right hand combination doing wonders for the Sports Raptors. 50 comes up with the 4 runs. Always making sure to find those gaps. The left hand, right hand combination has been in sublime form for Raptors. One more time on the back foot. The first one left of the fielder, the second one to the right of the fielder. Result remains the same here. Back to back boundaries. Quickly shifting his weight on the back foot. No chance for Fatur Rahman. 4 done, 55 for none. Spinner has been introduced. The captain himself, Mamoon. The going has been really tough. 4 overs, 55 for none. Controlling the things of both the openers.
Yeah, he's bowling slow, but I don't think so. He's spinner. Because with that huge run up, but that's it. You cannot spin. Yeah. Yeah, he bowls back of the hand, or probably tries to bowl slower, or he doesn't have a lot of pace. But still, the pace is the attack of medium spacers is on. I think the spinners would have been a better choice. Maybe That's what I think, because when 4 overs are gone, you're getting a lot of runs hit just like that. Another boundary, and this time it's the captain of Z Sports Raptors who's toying with the bowler, and you offer him with, he'll say thank you very much.
Pure timing and placement. Goes through that narrowest gap towards that offside. No chance for the fielders. Perfect timing and placement from this young boy Dev Sahu.
Well, stop there. They'll still pick up one. Look at that score now. He's on 41, Dev Sahu, and it's just that 4.4 overs gone.
The way he's getting runs, Sabit, doesn't he remind of Vritya Arvind? In his early days, the young boy Vritya Arvind, we saw the rise of Vritya Arvind in this region.
Undoubtedly, even the holding the bat is similar like Vritya. I think his role behind the stumps is also like Vritya Arvind. He keeps wickets also. And no wonder they will have their heroes. And Vritya could be the hero.
Excellent running between the wickets. That is why it's important to have tournaments broadcasted live, especially under 16 and under 19 category, because it gives an ample of opportunities for these young boys to excel, as well as
Hit well. Vritya Arvind will be so proud of that shot. Great execution. Wonderful hitting. He's hit that one hard. He's right in the slot. Right into the gap. Look at the timing, placement, and control of the head while executing that shots. That is what they are battling for. 65 for none at the end of 5.
so far one-way traffic going, all guns blazing. Raptors 65 for no loss, 5 overs gone. The search of the first wicket. Fatur has been introduced for the first time. Gentle push. A glorious looking shot. They can get runs in front of the wicket, square of the wicket, behind the wicket. 360-degree players, both the batters, rock solid on the back foot this time. Arav, he finds the boundary towards the leg side. Reading the length quite early, both the batters. Excellent running between the wickets, complementing each other quite well. Dev and Arav. We are into the 6th over. The bowling has been not up to the mark. But when we talk about those extras column, lots of discipline. No extras have been considered so far. The class of Dev and Arav getting better of the bowlers of MSYTCA Wolves here. Loud appeal. Not out. Rahman and the wicket keeper, they think there was an edge.
Ah, look at that. There is a bit of a skid. The ball gets skid on for the spinner. Yeah, look at that. That's a wide delivery. Father not happy, probably. But that's what I meant, that you bring the spinner, the soon the spinner have come in, we can see a bit of difficulty for the batters to time the ball. This time hit it straight, and there is a long on who will drain it in. Yeah, I think this wicket offers a little bit to the spinners as well. If not the turn, but there is some kind of a skid. Flighted delivery for the left-hander against the offie. Yeah, just like that. Or maybe probably slightly onto the offside so that he can't tuck it away on the leg side. Well, nevertheless, end of the power play. A good one for Z Sports Raptors. They have made a maximum of it. They made a great run, 73 runs without the loss of wicket. I think this is the highest number of runs scored in power play, probably, without losing a wicket in 6 overs. This is how it's all begun with a boundary. That was a middle one, the first one, but then everything has been smoked away. Yeah, that was exactly a shot of Avritya on the leg side. Again, the pull shot, the two back-to-back sixes, and then to follow 4 has made it a very big one. And then Arav joining the party, which has been coming very handy. And is in front of the square and then towards the covers. Even that over from the captain Maimun Hussain has gone for some taps. An excellent start for Raptors.
Punishing the bowlers. Not bowling as per the plan, not bowling as per the field. Growing in confidence with every shot. Arav. It's a treat to watch. Left hand, right hand combination getting runs for Raptors. Strong bottom hand player. "14 runs so far considered by Maimun. Coming around the wicket to left hand batter. The story remains the same throughout this innings. So much maturity when we talk about these batters. Got a boundary, the very next delivery, rotating the strike. So basics are right, Abid, here.
100% echo with you. With a cup of tea or probably coffee is Shahrukh Amin. Watching the Raptors play. Pushing the extra cover towards the fence. They've got 4 fielders inside the ring only. Oh, he's got that thick edge and the ball will travel down the hill. The third is up and that would be it. 50 for Dev Sahu. What a knock he played. Lovely exhibition of the batting. Look at that master stroke. All those shots has come right at the meat of the bat, apart from that boundary.
What a knock. In a must-win game, the captain getting all those important runs. Also 300 runs in this tournament for Sahu. Class, confidence, full of character is Sahu. It's raining sixes under the floodlights. He's entertaining each and everyone with his power hitting.
Yeah, that shot looked effortless. Yeah, he's got a great control. Puts that knee down and up she goes. A beautiful manner. He's just making the competition tough enough. With 302 runs, now 308 runs to his name. That would be a wide ball. See, Mudassir, this might be too early to say, but I've watched this boy scoring 100. So this time he's got that 50 in much more better timing than the previous game where he struck 100. So for me, I can sense the big score is coming from the willow of Dev Sahu. Inside out. Oh. Commentator's curse is a real thing.
Oh, n number of times we have seen this. A brilliant catch has been taken by Ashal at covers. Another back of hand delivery. He was in a good position. A look at that jump. Fumble but recovers in time. An excellent catch taken under pressure by the fielder Ashal. Was it an Ashal or some other fielder? We need to get that confirmation, but dejected is Dev Sahu. But once again, rising to the occasion in a must-win game, he provided that electrifying start to his team, showing maturity beyond his years. The future looks bright for this young man, Dev Sahu. 302 runs in this tournament so far. The first breakthrough has been provided by Maimun. It's 89 for the loss of 1.
मैंने अभी बोला ही था कि 100 मारेगा. मैं भी वही सोच रहा था बोलने. थोड़ी देर से बात करेंगे. पानी नहीं है इनको, थोड़ा डंडा दो जो पानी दे. Look at that. Hit it too hard. And Ashal has picked that one into the second attempt. There was clearly not a really great day for Dev. He was looking to score the big one. It's captain v captain. Maimun Hussain picked up the wicket of the captain of Z Sports Raptors. It's 90 for 1. Played with soft hands. The last 12 balls, only 21 runs have come off. they were going with a very big pace. Just that the over of Fatur, the previous one, was gone for 8. A bit of in the air. Well, for my liking, I think these esports Raptors should not really should hold themselves a little bit, probably 3 to 4 more quiet overs. Soft hands and a dot ball. He's not allowing them to get runs freely. No boundaries so far. He's kept the batters quiet, and there will be a bit of a inning construction between Harsha and Arav, was batting on 32. He's batted really well. Apesh, could be a chance. Yes, it is. Catch taken by Rizwan in the deep. That wasn't really in control. Well, they needed to hold themselves a little back. But because of few dot balls and lack of boundaries, Harsha tried to take the chance and fall prey of Fatur Rahman. He gets his first. 92 for 2, Z Sports Raptors. Now look at that. He wanted to drag the ball from outside off towards the leg side. Harsha couldn't really hold himself back. Maybe targeting the offside would have been a better option. Good over. Excellent over. 2 runs coming off it only, and picked up a very important wicket. The new bowler comes in, Prashasya. He's got a wonderful arm when he bowls those left arm leg spin. Back in our days used to be called as Chenaman. along the carpet. He'll be coming back for 2. Decent running.
2 quick wickets going down. Now Arav, he needs to anchor the innings. A good comeback after the power play. Wickets going down in back-to-back overs. The captain is back in the hut after a well-deserved half-century. Fuller. So 2 left-handed batter out there in the middle. They need to do that repair work. Just not coming under the ball. So another single. But what a last few weeks it has been for Indian women cricketers. Last night they defeated South Africa team. A big congratulations to Indian women cricket team on lifting their first ICC World Cup trophy in Mumbai, led by Harmanpreet Kaur. It was destiny written for Shefali Verma. She was not in the 15, came into the side when Pratika Rawal got injured, and what a brilliant knock, match-winning knock in that final.
Not only the batting, but those 2 wickets to her name. Excellent. It's just if you can somebody write a story about it. I'm sure there'll be a movie coming in for this in Bollywood, but it should be a super blockbuster. 96 for 2 at the end of 9. भाई जितना सिगरेट पी रहे हो उससे अच्छा फिर पोड़ी लगा लो. अभी पिया. ये बोला आलम. इल्म आलम. आलम. ठंडे में डे ऑफ नॉलेज बोलते हैं. इल्म. इल्म नहीं है, गलत लिखा हुआ है. डे ऑफ नॉलेज इल्म है. इल्म नहीं है, ये बोला आलम. फ्लैग डे. फ्लैग डे. बोलो. क्या बोलूं, गलत लिखा है उनको. बोलो. बोल.
Two overs, 10 runs, a wicket to his name. So far, he has been excellent with the ball, Fatur Rahman. He got runs, but the other batters, they struggle in this tournament. That is the reason they're at bottom of the table, MSYTCA. Beautifully fielded, and there is a chance for run out. Has they got their man? The keeper took some time. The batter, was he struggling there? A full stretch, yes and no. But a good effort from the fielder at short third. So going upstairs, he forced him to play on the back foot. Oh, what a stop. Quick recovery, quick release, straight into the hands of wicket-keeper. Now, yes, they have got one more wicket here. They are bouncing back in this game, MSYTCA. After leaking plenty of runs in the first 6 overs, they have got that wicket of Captain Dev. Then another wicket. Now, one more wicket goes down in the shape of a run out here. A brilliant piece of fielding led to the fall of this man. Ibrahim departs 97 for the loss of 3. That is why we always say fielding is an important aspect, whether it's a longer format, test match cricket or T20 format. One good catch, one good stop can change the tide of the game, as we have seen last night. A brilliant catch has been taken by Amanjot Singh to get rid of Laura, who got a brilliant 100, the captain of South Africa. That is where the Indians, they got that belief, yes, we can lift this cup. And as of now, these young boys, MSYTCA, they're bouncing back in this game. 3 wickets down. Arav has been joined by Arnav.
Well, if you talk about one good catch, we saw a catch of Dev Sahu. If you talk about great run out, we just saw that a couple of deliveries ago. So yes, a fielding does matter in the game a lot. And now you can see they're stuck at 90s. They got to that 91 of just 7 overs. Yeah, that is a thick age. That will travel. The outfield is pretty quick. 4 more and that will bring the 100.
A lucky runs off the mark, not in a convincing way, but he will take those 4 runs. Arnav, no slip in position here. Wonderful piece of bowling by young Fatur Rahman, a talented all-rounder in making here in UAE. Very watchful. So another successful over for Fatur Rahman. Half of the overs done in the first innings, 101 for the loss of 3. A terrific effort led to that fall of wicket of Ibrahim. It's not only about getting runs or getting wickets. The most important thing in cricket is fielding. What I always say, You need to be a good fielder. You need to contribute in the fielding department. One good ball, you can get out. One or two bad overs, you can play plenty of runs. But as a fielder, you can contribute a lot by saving runs. And fielding is one department which you can control. So 10 overs gone, 101 for the loss of 3. A much needed drink breaks was taken. Now both the batters, they need to concentrate again. They need to refocus, build a partnership. A tight over, the first over from Prashasya. He will continue after the break. Not interested, Arnav. So now what is the total they are looking to post? Must win game for Z Sports Raptors to move into the finale. Beautifully bowled. The length has been key for Prashasya. Very slow in the air. Even the likes of Arav just not able to read that line and length from Prashasya. Very watchful in the last couple of deliveries. Turn, sharp turn. What an over in progress. Back to back dot deliveries here by Prashasya. Growing in confidence. The young left arm wrist spinner. Excellent field setup here by Captain Maimoon Hussain. This is the beauty of shorter format. Few good overs, you're back in the game. 6 overs, they lead plenty of runs, but after that, the going has been tough for the batting side. 3 wickets went down quickly. That run rate slowly dipping down here. Beautifully managed. Leaning on the front foot, wrist comes into play. Very watchful Arnav. And next few overs, these two, they need to make sure to rotate the strike, not to lose any more wicket. Especially Arav. He holds the key as of now for Raptors. Yes and no. Oh, the keeper misses. Oh, what have you done? Furious. Annoyed is Arav at his partner. Play towards that fine leg. Oh, look at that one bounce. What have you done there? An easy chance gone begging. Quickly going and having a word with his partner, Arav. And once the ball went behind the wicket, it's always non-striker call. Arnav took few steps, then he sent back his partner. Luckily, no damage has been done. 11 overs gone, 103 for the loss of 3. So Shamir has been reintroduced here. Driven nicely. So just a single. Last few overs. A lot of improvement in the bowling as well as in the fielding. But an opportunity gone begging in the previous over. He's under the spotlight, the wicket keeper. All he needs to do was just to collect the ball and dislodge those bails. Loud appeal. Not out. Unmoved is the on-field umpire. Just being an animated. There the wicket keeper. But beautiful piece of bowling on display here by the fast bowler Shamir. Even the likes of Arav not able to find the wood onto the ball. Shamir Khan pleading. Change of pace. Another beautiful piece of delivery here. A well disguised, cunning, slower delivery coming in from Shamir. Bowling Fuller. Keeping on that 5th and 6th stump. Trying to play a bit late. Arav not near the ball. They are going for a quick single. Another opportunity. The fielding has been a bit sloppy. Yes, they have taken quite a few good catches. They created a run out, but in the process they have also missed a run out, and Prashasya at mid-off just lost his footing there. Another escape for Arav. A slight hesitation between these two boys. The last few overs we have seen, the calling has been not clear between these two, Arnav and Arav. Excellent. Just going out of that wide line. A good decision by the on-field umpire here. An extra has been added. Driven nicely. 4 runs, a much needed boundary for Raptors from the blade of Arnav. He waited and waited. The plan was simple by Shami to keep it away from the batter, but look at that. Excellent drive, in good shape, not trying to hit it hard. 12 overs gone, 110 for the loss of 3. The parents, they are enjoying the evening and the outing here at Karwan Sports Club. You need to be on your toes. You never know when you will be under the radar, under the eyes of cameramen. 9.17 is the run rate. Full toss. Back-to-back boundaries here. One in the previous over's final delivery. Now a good start to the 13th over. Arav moves to 39. A full toss. Just going past that short mid-wicket fielder. So much of talent available here. Yes, they are doing an extremely good job. They are going all guns blazing here. Another full toss. One more time. Going past Maimun Hussain. Finding it hard to grip the ball. Prashasya in this over. At one stage they were going at almost 15-16 runs per over. But with those wickets going down, there's a dip in the current run rate for these Sport Raptors. In the air, just falling short of Prashasya. So the things not going in favor of bowling side in the last few overs here. A tossed up delivery, tried to play across the line. Unlucky is Prashasya. Lucky enough to continue is One more time, played straight towards the bowler. What a wonderful tournament this lad is having, Precious here. These boys are making sure to keep their parents busy in the evening as well. There's lots of cricket happening in this region, back-to-back matches, and kudos to the parents after working really hard, going for their routine day job and now spending time watching their boys playing this beautiful game of cricket here at Karwan Sports Club, where the facilities are top notch. What an over. Just 5 runs this over by Prashasya. Still searching for his first wicket. 13 gone, 115 for the loss of 3. The 15th day of this tournament, and a big thanks to our production house. These live pictures are brought to you by Bullseye Broadcast and Production Unit, and we are coming live from Karwan Sports Club. Everything right in place when we talk about Rising Stars Under 16 tournament. The outfield is superb, lush green. The seating area has been up to the mark for the spectators, as well as we have Prani Cafe here. If you are hungry, you can visit Prani Cafe. Sharp bounce. He's not having a good day behind the stumps. You need to stop those deliveries. You're not helping the bowler here, my friend. Ordinary stuff from the wicket keeper. 4 runs will be added to the total. Started the day behind the stumps, brilliantly saving runs on the very second ball of this match. But after that, looking low in confidence after missing that run out chance. Look at that. Clearly he is struggling. When things are not going your way, you don't expect a lot from that player. But Sharma, he knows how to bounce back. Just slipping there, losing his footing.
Well, it's just that the last probably 6.5 overs where these Sports Raptors need to maximize it. If they can target to get that 190, 200, projected total says 185. Click on the leg side, but if they get 185 also, I think that's a decent total. But keep in mind they'll have to bowl against Fatur Rahman. If he clicks, any score is not enough on board.
And that too, keeping in mind this is the last game of this tournament for MSYTCA. And somewhere down the line, Fatur, he might be thinking there is a good chance for me to score that first 100 for Fatur himself in this tournament.
Yeah, I think if he holds himself back a little bit, he can do that. He already got 70 in his name already in the tournament, but not the 100 yet. 122 for 3 at the end of 14.
14 gone, 122 for the loss of 3. Zayan, the leggy, is getting ready to bowl his first over. Holding the innings is Arav. Just got slowed down after those 3 quick wickets went down. 38 balls, 42. Providing him support is Arnav. Got few boundaries to his name, Arnav. A tall leggy, Zayan. Tossed up and beautifully played, but fielder station in the deep. For sure, we expect these boys to represent at the top level. We can see the amount of talent they possess, Abid.
Indeed, there's a plenty of talent. If you ask me to pick up 11, that would be challenging to get best 11 out of these boys. But we have got all the varieties. If you combine all these boys, you can make a world-class team, let me tell you that, Mudassir. Oh, that was nearing to the off-stick. Very good delivery.
When we talk about world class, there is big tournament coming in this region, World Junior League, where Karwan team will also participate. It's for under 18 category. So dealing in singles, rotating the strike. But we always forget the sacrifice of the parents, especially in this region. It's not easy working really hard, doing their day job, and also taking out time, traveling with these boys. It's not easy to come from Dubai to Ajman during evening hours when the traffic is. A wide has been called, a quick single has been taken. So much of stress, but just to make sure these boys achieve their dream, lots of sacrifice has been done by the parents.
Well, for sure, these parents must be seeing themselves in these young boys perform. And I think it's a perfect combination of all. Oh, this one has been lofted. Chance. Good efforts. But that has been dropped. That did carry. But wonderful work by Ashal. He's already picked up blinder of a catch there earlier. And have a look at that one. Diving forward. And while diving, he took his eyes off the ball on a last moment. But what an effort. So plenty to take positive out of this tournament. If you talk about fielding, I think MSYTCA Wolves, they've got a very good fielding unit. Last delivery from the over number 15. That is belted onto the leg side, over the fielder. And that's gone sailing over.
Feel sorry for the bowler. What was he doing there? You need to be sharp while you are standing at the boundary line. Lack of concentration, commitment from the fielder resulted in that maximum. 15 gone, 134 for the loss of 3. 15 gone, 134 for the loss of 3. Ashal comes back into the attack. The beauty of this partnership has been the rotation of the strike. They made sure to take those singles and in between got those odd boundaries. That is why they're somehow going at around that 9 runs per over. The partnership worth of 38 of 35 balls, 4 extras so far. A foundation has been laid by Dev and Arav. Goes inside out over the extra cover. Releasing that pressure is Arnav. Got a maximum in the previous over. Now a boundary to his name.
Clearly taking the charge and releasing the pressure of his partner as well, who's batting on 40s. So definitely Arnav now taking charge is a bit of relief for Arav, where he just can focus on his personal milestone. Very well played, and that will be quickly taking single. Yeah, wonderful batting this is between the two. So partnership remains the key here, Mudassir, as openers got them a flying start, over 70 runs partnership stand, and then bit of a juggle in between, but then again they holded this ship and now slowly bringing it towards the docks. They've got plenty of time left, even if this over or the next coming 4 overs, if they can just get 10 or 11 runs in over, they will reach what they are looking for. I think they are looking for anything above 190.
And that is why it's important to get runs in the power play. A blistering start, got quick runs. You always have that advantage when you get runs in the first set of 6 overs. And even though if you lose couple of wickets, the batters, they get some time to settle in. Even if they play few dot deliveries, still you can see that run rate is hovering around 9 runs per over. It's a kind of almost a runnable partnership before this over. 188 is the projected score. They need to find a way to break this partnership. Using the feet, movement. Another extra has been added to the total. And these boys, especially Z Sports Raptors, they need to win this game to battle tomorrow to lift that beautiful trophy.
And that is what they are fighting for. And that is what we are fighting for, Pranay Cafe. Maybe it's a dinner time for us. Yeah, a bit of an extra kick from the surface. A good over there for Z Sports Raptors. As long as they keep wickets in hand, healthy chances of crossing that 200 mark. 143 for 3. Right, 143. A good delivery from Zian, just keeping it a little low, and chance of a run out was there. It's been overall a wonderful fielding from MSYTCA Wolves boys. All really held the catch as well, but also the ground fielding has been spectacular. And pushing that square leg towards the fence. Some work for the fielders there. They'll be trying to come back for 2, and that'll be easy too. They just played that half cut shot.
It should have been a dot delivery, but sluggish in the field. Couple of runs added to the total, inching closer to his personal milestone. On 49 is the stylish left-hand batter Arav. In the air. It's a well-deserved 50 in a must-win game from the blade of Arav. Riding high on confidence. A gritty knock when 3 quick wickets went down. He made sure to stand tall, get those runs for his side. Arav Golani, 47 balls, 7 fours. The reason for playing too many dot deliveries is because they have lost those wickets. The maturity he has shown by getting those runs is something impeccable for me.
Well, this man will be keeping an eye on both the sides. He's sitting ahead, and already his team into the finals. The 7 District Cricket Academy lines. Lofted in the air, could be a chance. Fielder getting underneath. Oh, that went slightly away. Ajman has plugged already a great catch, but he couldn't judge this one. This was there to be taken.
The bowlers, they created plenty of chances, but not coming to the party are the fielders. A poor effort, just not able to come under the ball. Ample of time for Rizwan, but survives. Arnav. What a partnership between these two. Rescue Rangers for Raptors. 17 gone, 149 for the loss of 3. Fatur to bowl the 18th, the final over of his spell. And they'll be looking to add another 30-35 runs. That will give a cushion to the bowlers in the second innings.
I think this left hand and right hand also is causing a lot of trouble. 150 up finally. Who wants it? That will land at the vacant area. Yeah, probably Rizwan is explaining that to Fatur. It was mine, but since he's called, he's supposed to leave that alone.
I'm disappointed the way these boys are fielding, no communication. Rizwan, he needs to call, though it was Fatur who said, I want to take that catch. Should be clear and loud. The last few overs, Arnav survived couple of times. Bottom of the table, just not able to find the going in their favor, yet to open the account. Lack of motivation in the field, I believe.
This one is being hit straight to the fielder. I think the momentum was never generated, and they did not really get the momentum going because of that start of the innings, the power play. Arav and Dev Sahu has really built that strong foundation and made them frustrated, and all their energy goes in vain. But Fatur has bowled an excellent spell. 4 overs, only 19 runs he's given away, with picking up 1 wicket as well. 153 for 3.
Final 2 overs. Prashasya to bowl that 19th. Good use of the feet. Travelling quickly towards that ropes. 4 runs. What an important knock he's playing for his side. Valuable runs from the blade of Arnav. Tall right hand batter. Reaching the ball and making sure to keep it away from long off fielder. A beautiful trophy. Tomorrow is a big day. The finale of Rising Stars Under 16 Tournament. TSDC Alliance already into the finals and waiting for their opposition. It's not yet confirmed whether it will be Zenith Panthers or Z Sports Raptors. We'll come to know after this game. Full toss, hammered, full result, 6 runs. Arnav moves to 38, providing that impetus late in the innings. He took his own time, he built that partnership. Now it's time to get those quick runs, switching the gears at the right time. Arnav.
Belted hard and dropped. Well, usually this man doesn't drop many. He's held that one down.
And who's the batter? It's Arnav. Riding high on his luck tonight. Even the likes of Fatur Rahman not able to hold on to it. 12 runs so far in this over. But what a partnership between these two budding cricketers. They were under pressure. The way they got those runs, showing a lot of maturity in their batting. Ball keeping a bit low. Sharma He's having a tough time, not only the fielders but also the wicket keeper. Even with those big gloves, not a proper clean collection. So wicketless tonight, very impressive. Prashasya 4 overs 23, 19 gone, 165 for the loss of 3. Captain to bowl that final over. Looking a bit tired. Came out alongside his captain Dev Sahu. Still getting runs for his side, Arnav. And in fact Arav, who came alongside Dev Sahu. Now getting the support from Arnav. The charge has been taken by Arnav in the last few overs.
Yeah, that would be called wide. So we might thought that 200 is on card, but I think the bowlers have done really well, especially Fatur holding some back, but they did drop the catches. But overall, they will be eyeing to restrict them to 175. If they do so, that will be an achievement for them. Oh, as I highly speak about the fielding, well, I think I should keep my mouth shut.
The catching has been a problem. Now the ground fielding as well. Change of pace. Another sloppy work. 4 runs. At this age you need to be sharp, especially in the field, and I can see the face of the head coach Qasim is not happy the way these boys fielded in this game. But the camera always brings smile on the face.
This one looks a giant, and that is gone straight down the ground with powerful hit.
50 comes up for Arnav. Another batter who got to 50 runs in this inning. A valuable knock from the talented number 15 right hand batter Arnav. 32 balls to go past that 50 with that huge maximum. Arav Guvalani, beg your pardon, it was Arav Guvalani who got that beautiful maximum. So much of confusion we have. Arnav and Arav out there in the middle. The champion stuff. Big players always make sure to rise on big occasions, and he is one of them, standing tall on one leg, and there you go, straight over the bowler, a huge maximum.
He goes again. That's another one. It's 2 and 2. They've made sure that they maximize this. Now 185, they made it somehow or the other.
Kind of a repeat telecast, back-to-back maximum in the same direction, played with the same style. Coming around the wicket in the block hole. So plenty of runs in the final over of Captain Mamoon. He has gone for plenty of runs. 27 runs lead by Captain Maimoon in his 3 overs. 21 runs in the last over. And what a recovery by these two batters, Arav and Arnav. The rescue rangers for Z Sports Raptors. They were asked to bat first and they started the innings brilliantly. All guns blazing was their captain Dev, who got 56 of just 23 balls. Then came in Harsha and Ibrahim, not able to add runs, too many runs to their name. But at the end, what matters is that brilliant knock from Arav and Arnav. Both the batters got 50 to their name.
I think they mean business here. 350s in posting the big total. And that is how the bowling looks like. Fatur was the pick of the bowler. He's picked up a wicket and given the economy of 4.7. And Precious here also bowled well, but he didn't had a good day. Couldn't get the wicket there. But Captain Maimoon Hossain got for plenty of runs. He's got a wicket to his name. Well, time for the highlights. That's how it started. All it begun with that thick edge outside off, and then the captain really didn't look back. He's kept on hitting those towering sixes and those boundaries at will. He was really quick to use his feet and place it to the perfection. He scores 50 of just 23 deliveries to his name. And then from there, once he departed, courtesy a great catch. This was before he gets dismissed. Then at the other end, it was Arav who's really working well. That was the end of the captain, and then soon after, they had another wicket going down. There was a mini collapse that was prevented by Arnav and Arav, both of them stitching a partnership, a decent one. In the end, both the batters got over 50 runs to their name, and they have maximized all the opportunities of the runs. The looseness
in a must-win game under the lights. Z Sports Raptors batting first. They have posted 186 for the loss of 3 on the back of a brilliant half century from the captain. Dev, a well-deserved 50 by the top order batter Arav, and what a cameo, a blistering 50 from Arnav took the team to 186 for the loss of 3. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming live from Karwan Sports Club, a tournament for budding cricketers here in UAE, Rising Stars under 16. For the one final time in the league stage, these two umpires walks in. Raptors, they need to defend 186 in order to progress into the grand finale where TSDCL Lions, they have secured their win by winning all their matches in the league stage. Now it's up to the fielding unit and the bowlers of Raptors to make sure to defend that 186 and looking for that 187 and for the first win in this tournament. MSYTCA openers Fatur Rahman, he walks in. All eyes will be on Fatur Rahman. Not only his teammates but also Zenith Panthers, they will be praying for Fatur Rahman to get a big 100 and register the first win of this tournament, so that Zenith Panthers, they will qualify for that finale. So it all depends on this run chase.
Well, that's definitely there. And we are at a very interesting juncture of the tournament where the two teams are playing and the third one is praying.
Absolutely. Wicketkeeper Shaurya Sharma alongside Fatur Rahman, known for his aggressive batting. 167 runs, couple of 50s, 78 highest, and strike rate of almost 192. 15 fours and 14 maximum so far for this talented top order batter, and he'll be up against Ansel Prince, who has got wickets in this tournament. 8 wickets to this young lad. 1 wicket away to top the chart in the bowling department for Prince. And Shaurya Sharma did not had a good outing in this tournament with the bat. Just 20 runs in 5 matches. Prince with the ball. Rahman on strike. Oh, no ball on his follow through. Just disturbing the stumps. So runs on board in the shape of extra for MSYTCA. An advantage Fatur Rahman. Bowling close to the stumps. And he knocked that stump.
Well, I think you don't ask anything better than that. To get the license to swing the bat hard, and it will be a free hit.
So just a single. So not much damage on that free hit delivery. Such an important player, an impactful bowler as well, Ansel Prince. Good smooth rhythmic run up, having a good lock, the wrist position, bowls with that seam. A very long run up. Shaurya Sharma is the last opportunity for this young boy to get runs and impress each and everyone. He had a tough outing behind the stumps in the first innings, but so much of talent. All he needs to do, the redemption. Can we see runs from Shaurya? In the air, lucky runs played away from the body. Luckily, ball going between the two fielders towards the third man area. 4 runs.
Runs coming off while chasing will work in the favor of Zenith Panthers. They'll be really eyeing on this run chase. Must be keeping their fingers crossed. Chip to the air. Another boundary goes in the gap. Bit risky shot, but gets the prize.
Now back to back, keeping it away from point fielder. He knows exactly where the fielders are stationed. And with the new ball, some pace generated by Ansal. Advantage Wolves here. One more towards that offside channel here. Beautiful looking shot. Impressed is the head coach Qasim. 3 back-to-back boundaries from the blade of Shaurya Sharma.
Sheer dominance. One can only think about hitting the ball hard. This is not my job while we have Fatur Rahman at the other end. But
Courageous batting. 4 fours in a row. Shaurya means brave. And he's looking bold and brave out there in the middle with the blade. The captain is also happy the way they have got the start. Beautifully managed. Watching the ball closely. Happy is Maimun Hussain. So is the other players of Wolves. Off to a blistering start. 1 done, 19 for none. This is what happened. The first boundary behind the wicket towards that offside region. Back-to-back boundaries. Then a glorious looking cover drive. Then deliberately open the face of the blade and clears the infield. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Beautiful shot selection from Shaurya Sharma. And 19 on board. And quite interestingly, at the other end, watching quietly was Fatur Rahman. They need to capitalize on this good start. Dayab is getting ready to bowl that second over. The spinner Dayab Sheikh, he had a very good tournament with the ball, always among the wickets for Z Games Raptors. Interesting tactics by captain Dev Sahu, an early introduction of spin in this game. Long on and mid wicket, 2 fielders outside 30-yard circle. What will be the plan of Shaurya Sharma against Dayab Sheikh? A good start, very watchful. You need to have that controlled aggression. Yes, you have got 4 boundaries in the previous over. You need to understand and read the situation as well. Runs on board. Wait for those bad deliveries. Show respect to the good ones. Make sure not to lose the wicket inside the first 6 overs. There's a short mid wicket in position now. A good start by Sheikh. Bowling at good length. Not providing much room. I look at that action. A quite interesting action by Dayab. Goes inside out and just manages to clear the fielder inside 30-yard circle. So the intentions are very clear from Shaurya Sharma, but brave enough is Dayab Sheikh, giving that flight, inviting him to go big. A teasing line from Sheikh. Lots of positive for the bowling side. Just going above the fielder at point. Just a single will be added to the total. Excellent piece of bowling. Off-break bowler, making life difficult for the batters. A skillful offie. In fact, he's mixing up his deliveries here. Bowling off cutters, leg breaks. Lightning quick between the wickets. You need to make sure when boundaries are not coming, rotate the strike.
I think it's not easy to take charge against Dayab, who's amongst the top wicket takers in the tournament already. And probably these boys knows that. He's got a knack of picking up wickets as well. So taking chance against him would not be wise. Back to the bowler. Good over. Only 2 coming off it. 21 for none. Looks like a bit of a change in the field. They're just maneuvering the fielders. Ansel. Oh, no ball. Again, he's whacked that wicket with his foot. He's bowling too close to the stumps. I can recall there was one particular bowler from England who's got many of these kind of no balls. I think that was Stephen Finn, the fast bowler being from England.
He started his spell in the same fashion, hitting those stumps, conceding a no ball, advantage Fatur. Flick of the wrist, falling between 2 fielders, poor running by Fatur Rahman. You need to push for the second run, but I understand it's his partner who is looking good. That might be the reason he wants Shaurya Sharma to take the strike. He got those 4 runs against Ansal in his first over. It's a good idea by Fatur. There's a backward deep point and deep square leg outside 30 yard. He's hitting the deck hard and you can see that bounce, and that is why very watchful was Shaurya Sharma.
Just a little bit of a early opening the face of the blade also. Batter need to be careful. With 200 strike rate, Shaurya has set the house in fire. So you need to carry through and post a big score, rather trying to be in a hurry. Oh, swing of the bat, place across the line, missing that completely, and the ball shies of the stumps very close.
And a rare fumble from Dev Sahu. Gone for runs in the first over, but the previous over was a brilliant over from Dayab Sheikh. Now all of a sudden you can see that pressure mounting on these 2 batters. A false shot. Luckily the ball Was just away from that off stick, keeping a bit low. There's a change in the field. Deep square leg comes in and they have pushed mid-on onto the rope. Flick of the wrist, playing with the field. The maximum. This young lad, he possesses some power. Timing has been impeccable.
Oh, what a timing on that. That wasn't about the power. It was just the timing. And look at that, flying over all the way. No muscle. That six looks effortless shot. Wonderful strike.
Rise, what a comeback. Surprising Fatur Rahman with that quicker delivery. Change in line and length. Good comeback by Prince.
This has been really interesting battle between the two. And that over started well with the no ball. Look at the reaction from Dev Sahu. Apesh. And that would be dropped. Can you believe it? You cannot drop a batter like Fatur Rahman. That's a big, big mistake. Goodness me. Have a look at that. He tried to time that one. Didn't get a perfect timing on that this time, but the fielder. Oh. Well, then you look up and you see it's Fatur Rahman. 31 for none at the end of 3.
Dayab will continue. Oh ho ho. Trying to play away from the body towards that offside. Even the spinner getting some bounce from the surface. He has been excellent with his line and length so far. Dayab Sheikh. They are struggling to get runs against Sheikh. Even the likes of Fatur Rahman, who loves to go after the bowlers, he's taking his own time. He was put down in the previous over by Ibrahim. 3 dot balls in a row. Champion stuff from number 7 spinner of Z Sports Raptors. At one end the fast bowler leaking runs, at the other end he's making sure to keep things tight. Played very late. He knows no slip in position. Guided that towards that short third. Couple of runs on offer. Very impressive. Get a slip in position. You need to attack. Runs on board.
I think Zaib at the one end who's holding the runs flow. Still they are managing to get 10 runs in over. That could be a chance. No chance. And these Z Sports Raptors, they need to know that despite you scored a big runs on board, but as I said earlier, no score is big until you have Fatur Rahman batting there.
The first time I'm seeing him struggling Out there in the middle, Fatur Rahman. Beautiful looking shot. Makes room and goes over the offside channel. The first maximum against Dayab Sheikh. He was in control, beautifully lofted. He was in good shape, going down on one knee, and what a finish to over number 4. 40 for no loss. Four overs, 40 for no loss. Flick of the wrist, and this time a proper connection and a full result for Fatur Rahman. It's completely a different kind of batting we are witnessing from Fatur Rahman. He's not trying to hit it hard. He's just waiting for the ball to come onto him, using that pace, using those wrists. The timing has been impeccable so far by Fatur Rahman. 46 on board. Salim, the new bowler, gone for a maximum on the very first ball. One more time, very strong toward that leg side. Fatur Rahman slowly finding his touch yet again here at Karwan Sports Club. The Rising Stars Under 16 Tournament, and rising to the occasion is Fatur Rahman for MSYTCA Wolves. Focus, determination in the eyes of Fatur Rahman. 50 comes up for MSYTCA Wolves in quick time. It's a payback time, says Fatur Rahman. Hammered but not able to find the gap. Look at that beautiful trophy. It's a winner's trophy, as well as we have the runner-up trophy. And who will be that lucky captain to lift the trophy tomorrow?
Well, that big one certainly looks like a mouth-watering. It's just extras to control on. Salim has gone for plenty of runs already, and this game looks very tight one. They are almost neck to neck. The Wolves are at 52 for none, and at this stage Raptors were 59.
The head curator. Oh, clean strike from Fatur Rahman. The onslaught continues from the blade of Fatur Rahman. Things not looking good for Raptors here. Salim going for plenty of runs. Keep on counting, says Fatur Rahman at the same stage. They were 52 for no loss. 59 in fact. Now with that maximum. Oh, another one. 4 maximums in this over. Plenty of runs from the blade of Fatur Rahman.
Well, I would say the fight is on. So does chase is on. Looks like Zenith Panthers would be happy here more than the Wolves. What a show. Look at that. Hooked it away. That swivel, that strong connection makes it maximum number 4 in the over.
This boy hails from Sri Lanka, Fatur Rahman, a superstar in the under-19 category, and good to see some known faces. Mr. Ahmed, who's the head of accounts here at Karwan Sports Club. A big heave. So got 4 maximums and a single to end the over number 5. The going has been smooth so far by MS YTCA Wolf, 66 for a loss. Three extras. 5 was gone, 66 for no loss. Arav has been introduced for the first time in the search of the wicket. Hammered on the back foot. Fatur is making a statement here at Karwan Sports Club in the chase of 187. A flying start has been provided by these two openers.
Yeah, I think he dropped it slightly short. And it will not go unpunished if you drop anything short or you bowl too full.
The first 11 balls he faced, he managed 10 runs. In the next 11, he managed 38. It clearly shows the amount of talent this young boy possesses.
Well, my predictions were quite clear there. He need to stay at the crease first, get his eyes in, and we know how dangerous this boy can be. And look at that. Just 22 deliveries and he moves to 48. And I don't want to say it.
Was put down in the third over, and after that he's punishing the bowlers. Wanted to cut. No ball. Things just not going in favor of the bowling side. They are feeling the pressure here. It's a big game for Raptors, just losing that firm grip which they had earlier in this game.
Just not sure. Stepping out and throwing that into the bushes. Big 6. Gigantic 6 for the big boy as he brings his 50. What a lovely exhibition of batting. Truly a class.
Fatur Rahman, he has arrived for his side one more time. Raises his bat like a knight's sword here at Karwan Sports Club. 221 runs so far in this tournament. 21 maximums. He's just 14 years old, but he knows how to get those big runs for his side. Oh, you beauty. It's a treat to watch. Fatur Rahman, he's on a roll, he's on a fire. 6 maximums in the last 8 deliveries he faced. In fact, 9 deliveries which he faced, he scored 6 maximums and a boundary.
go fetch that from outside. He has made his intentions very loud and clear. 6. 8 sixes and only one boundary. Well, this boy loves to put the ball in the air.
Ho 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 ho! You beauty! Falling in love the way this young lad getting those runs. Even the likes of Arav not able to find better of Fatur Rahman going down on one knee, and what a huge maximum.
Class written all over it. Not an easy shot to execute. The ball was there full and he got that time to paddle it up. True class. What a show this has been. A mammoth over. All here. 29 runs coming off that over. 95 for none at the end of power play. Can you believe it?
It was Shaurya Sharma who got 4 back-to-back fours in the first over of Prince. That started a blistering knock from Shaurya as well as from Fatur Rahman. Fatur took his own time. The first 11 deliveries he faced, he got 10. The next 14, he got 50. 25 balls faced by Fatur Rahman, got 60 runs to his name. 8 maximum and a 4 in that innings of Fatur Rahman. Still both the openers out there in the middle. They are spoiling the party for Raptors here. Winless so far in this tournament. And look at those tall buildings. Thanks to Fatur Rahman. He has got 29 runs in the previous over. The last 2 overs, 55 runs leaked by the bowling unit. Batting at a strike rate of 200 is the Shaurya Sharma.
I don't think so, there's any other option than dive, shake to bowl against these two to complete his quota. Look at those last 12 deliveries you were talking about. 43 runs they've got out of it.
In those last 12, you can see there is a one wide delivery and there is also one no ball. So if you get 2 more legal deliveries, they have almost got 55 runs, because those 2 deliveries, Fatur got 2 maximums. That has been the class of Fatur Rahman. And I am pretty sure his father must be a proud man, Mr. Faisal Rahman. He always makes sure to provide all the support needed for these boys, Fatur as well as his elder brother Faisal Rahman. And
Well, that's our birthday boy, Mohammad Rafi. And he's our head manager for Karwan. Many happy returns of the day, boy.
a slight fumble, just a single. And the boy, he hails from Hyderabad, Mr. Rafi. If we can get him on the camera for one more time, just making sure everything is fine. Yes, I think he did a pretty good job. Just lost his control but recovers well in time. So 98, inching closer to that 100 mark. Dayab Sheikh looking for the first wicket. 3 overs into his third over, gave away just 15. But wherein the other bowlers, they lead plenty of runs.
And he's got hit for 1-6 throughout his spell so far. That's brilliant. The current run rate is 14.5. You can only imagine. Lofted, could be a chance. No, that did not really carry. That dipped just in front of the two fielders. And that would be it. That is a 100-run partnership. The 100 comes up for MSYTCA Wolves. When Skyer up in the air. $100 for none at the end of 7.
A 100 on board. Look at that warm, almost hitting those right areas. Fatur Rahman, that is why there is a big leap when we talk about that warm. And what a wonderful tournament we are having. It's my co-commentator, and thanks to our team for making sure we stay healthy here in the com box.
Then you need to show them the apple. Yeah, we are super healthy. We only eat healthy.
I just want to know whether the birthday boy is still around. So for sure after the game we'll be having delicious cake for the birthday boy.
I just hope it comes from here, not from the Hyderabad all the way. That's your boy.
क्या मियाँ बहुत बहुत मुबारक रफ़ी मियाँ माशाल्लाह से प्यारे प्यारे दिख रहे. I wish him all the very best and happy birthday to a dashing young looking boy. May you grow in your career.
Chipped it over, clear the field, up and over, 4 runs.
Excellent piece of batting. The timing has been impeccable. Leaning on that front foot, opening the face of the blade and goes over the fielder inside 30-yard circle. So much happening here. This is a special day. Very happy birthday to Mr. Rafi, and may you have a wonderful year ahead filled with joy and happiness. Just feel for Raptors after posting a fighting total on board. That one drop chance. Fatur was dropped in the 3rd over by Ibrahim. Now it's haunting them. .68 of just 29 for Fatur. Onto the pads, but clearly missing the leg, and to rub salt into the wound. 4 runs in the shape of byes.
Well, just things are turning it away from the Z Sports Raptors. We might thought it's the game for them in the kitty when they scored 187. But that's not it. That doesn't look enough on board when these two batters are batting together. In fact, battling against the bowlers. Hit on the leg side. Some work for the deep, but that's a misfield. Well, it's all happening here at the Caravan Sports Club. You can watch that action here. See how the dramatic change in the fortunes.
This is what happens when you're not able to take the wickets under pressure. Even the likes of Harsha, who is a good fielder, he makes a terrible fumble. 4 runs for Wolves. What a chase we are witnessing here. Fatur Rahman on 76. Unstoppable tonight, Fatur and Shaurya Sharma. Mr. Asif, yes, we know you did a wonderful job, and it's a bullseye broadcast and production. The cameramen, they were busy for the last 15 days. They made sure to provide us some quality live pictures here, back to back boundaries. Things just not happening for Raptors here. Leaking runs. Shaurya and Fatur. What a great night they're having. If you remember, in their first game, they came close to chase that 180 runs. They lost that game by 3 runs, Fatur Rahman's team. After that, they just lost the plot, but they want to end this tournament on a high note.
Coming down the track and making that ball a yorker for him. It's just that I'm sure Z Sports must be riding high on the confidence looking at the points table. Well, we'll keep that chat alive. Meanwhile, 120 of just 8 overs. Just that with 2 defensive field there, and they have every reason to keep that fielding defensive, prevent the boundaries. Just tucked it away on the leg side. And it looks like
A good piece of bowling. Moksh strikes in his very first over. So spinners getting some purchase. Dayab Sheikh bowled beautifully. Still plenty of runs needed. If they can find a couple of more wickets, they can make a comeback in this game.
I think better than this start, you cannot just ask for it. Fatur along with Shoria, they have given the best start for the MSYTCA, and Shoria continues to do so. Oh, bit of juggle. Oh, he's picked that catch out. If he does, that could be the catch of the tournament. What a take in the deep. Umpires would like to have a look onto it.
But at first glance, I think the fielder is in trouble. He is celebrating, but now look at that. The coach is watching just behind him. Everything is fine. Now, oh, I think he did a pretty good job. Now, where is that foot? Excellent. It's Arnav who got runs. Now taking a blinder of a catch. Waiting for that confirmation. Still not sure. Can we have one more time?
Yeah, with a different angle, we might have a different view into it. Very close, that is. This is where he's not intact and the foot is in the air. It's touch and go. The last one is brilliant, but the coach doesn't look happy. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have a look at this one now.
Now look at that, his right leg. Just the right time, that left leg. He makes sure to keep his balance. It will be a tough decision for the TV umpire here. Everyone nervously looking at that big giant screen here. Tossed up delivery. Now keep an eye. I think one frame back, if we can look at that, the first contact where his leg was. Brilliant stuff. Good presence of mind.
Yeah, this is where this pose need to be stopped. This is where he came intact with the ball. Yeah, we'll definitely. I think he's done well. Yeah, this is his foot is up. Again, he put that. This is where the problem is. Yeah, this is where it looks like it's 6. But good efforts, I think. But the umpires will take that call. We're just waiting for the final confirmation. Whether it is 6 or it's out. It is maximum.
Oh. He survives. They are in shock. They think he did a pretty good job. But that final contact. But not happy is the captain, Dev Sahu. I feel for this young lad. Fraction of seconds is what matters. Not only he survived, he also gets 6 runs. Now let's have a look at the replay after this over. It will be interesting to watch the replay from the other angle as well. It was a tossed up delivery. Now it happens so quickly, Abid.
Yeah, in the real time, you really can't realize where it went wrong. Even at the first attempt, he was fine. Trucked away for a single. And Shaurya will keep the strike. Good over for both the sides. This is, yeah, quite tense situation here. It's 129 for 1 at the end of 9.
What a moment. Now look at the. If you watch that n number of times, still it will be really tough to make it out, but full marks to the TV umpire. Now they are making sure to have that look in their mobiles. Could have been one of the best catches of this tournament. Shaurya survives. The hopes are fading away for the bowling side. They need to win this game to progress into that grand finale. In the air, needed a good throw. Oh, now he's asking. The dive from Sharma, he was sent back. In fact, a quick single has been taken. The fielder took his own time there. Arnav was the fielder. Those fraction of seconds, that full length dive. Oh, what a commitment shown by Shaurya Sharma. Not afraid to put that dive. Every run, every wicket matters in this game.
Yeah, the Karwan Falcons are watching this game from the sideline. You could see Naqibullah Zadran there. I'm just trying to find anyone from Zenith Panthers. Trust me, they'll be glued on the television or their mobile phones. Oh, direct hit. This should be an interesting one.
Is it too late? All of a sudden they are looking sharp in the field. 131 on board. The batter looks confident there. And not a proper connection. The fine leg fielder doing a good job. Good pickup and quick release. A direct hit. He's safe. Rizwan desperately searching for another wicket here for the bowling side.
Well, I think he's okay. He knows that. He's made his ground well. And now this partnership needs to be a big enough, should be a big enough.
matches from out of nowhere, teams made a comeback. All they need is couple of quick wickets.
Yeah, well, let's have a look at that one to clear the doubts on the mind. There will be a lot of doubts coming in, especially from the supporters from Z Sports Raptors. So that was clearly, while throwing the ball in the air, he had his foot intact with the ground.
It happened so quickly. See, now it's fine. Still, it's fine.
Did well here. This was the problem.
Yes. Now, you show me 100 times, but still, it's a tough decision, and we need to give it to the TV umpire. I think he made a right call.
I think he took his time. That's what made him to take the right decision.
Also, we need to understand it's not only the TV umpire, but to provide him those brilliant visuals. Kudos to the camera team, our production team. It's not easy to follow the ball under the lights, but these men, they are doing an extraordinary, wonderful job.
That's why we call them bullseye. Well, with all providing, with all those, with the different angles, yeah, full marks to bullseye. Lofted towards the leg side. That will remain a hit. Flying over. A 6 after quite a while.
What a maximum from the blade of Rizwan. Ample of time, went down on one knee and goes beyond the reach of the fielder at deep square leg. Trouble times for the bowling side here. Driven hard, poor effort. The fielding has been very, very ordinary. In a must-win game, they gave easy runs to their opposition. That is why MSYTC Wolf, they are in a commanding situation. Sensible piece of batting by these two. Prior to this game, Shaurya Sharma collected just 20 runs in this tournament, but tonight 45 unbeaten so far. A sensible piece of batting we are witnessing from this talented wicketkeeper batter.
Oh, this has gone high. This has gone handsome. That almost joined us here at the com box. What a hit. And that's not an easy shot to execute. He did it pretty well.
So redemption time for Shaurya Sharma. Did not had a good outing behind the stumps in the first innings, but getting those runs for his side, a valuable 50 of just 29 balls, 11 gone, 150 for the loss of 1.
Look at that. Slightly fuller in the slot. And towards the mid-off. Big hit. He's hit that one hard. Only single will be offered. I think the idea is to pick up single from Rizwan and let Shaurya Sharma does the damage. What a striker of the ball he is. He didn't let the tempo go down when Fatur Rahman departed. He's kept hitting those boundaries and sixes. Made sure makes 50 for himself as well. But that hit says it all. When he was on a verge to get 50, he did not really try to play around. He took the aerial route, a brave choice to pose that one for a maximum.
Tossing up, inviting him to go big. But a knock of highest quality from Shaurya Sharma. Patience, precision and a pure class. And Abid, it's fair to say that he's a true rising star.
Well, undoubtedly. I've been saying not him, but we've picked up many superstars, or rather rising stars from here. Some of them are already stars. Oh, he belts that hard. And that will sail over for a maximum. The fielders could only watch that ball sailing over their head for a yet another maximum.
This knocker will be remembered the way he's getting runs. Pure domination from Shaurya Sharma. Class, temperament, a controlled. Oh, what an effort! Unbelievable stuff from Ibrahim. In fact, it was Dayab Sheikh who took that outstanding catch. One of the best catches we have witnessed in this edition of Rising Stars Under 16 Tournament.
Yeah, that was going definitely for a maximum. But this boy had a different plans together. Look at that jump, timing, and then presence of mind. And I think he's done well. He's done. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. I think the batter is watching himself on the big screen and he's holding himself. Well, that could have been the best catch of the Rising Stars Under 16 tournament. But I think, clearly, batter must be really happy. He redeems himself. Shaurya Sharma, he'll be delighted to walk back towards the center, and that's a maximum.
Not again, not again. Clearly, this game, this night doesn't belong to bowling side. What an effort. Superb effort from Dayab Sheikh. Just one more time. That fraction of second. What an effort. Good presence of mind and what a recovery. Now this is where I feel for these young boys. They were terrific. They gave it all. But just things not going in their favor. Look at that. This is what happens when things are not going in your way. It clearly is an advantage for your opposition side.
Well, I would say I have a strong feeling the prayers of Zenith Panthers are working in the favor of MSYTCA Wolves. We're just 17 runs away from the victory. And what a chase this has been so far.
Not once, but twice in this game. Two outstanding efforts. One from Arnav and in this over from Dayab Sheikh. In the air, just falling short of Sheikh.
But with this, you can see that, you can sense that chips are down here. That the shoulders are getting dropped.
That is why I always says fielding is such an important department. You dropped one chance of Fatur Rahman and he made you pay for the drop.
Yeah, a tough one, I think. The costly one. Yeah, the great Imran Khan says you only lose when you give up. So over here it looks like Z Sports Raptors are giving it up.
There are many occasions. 1999, Herschel Gibbs dropped Steve Waugh and Australia went on to win that World Cup.
Yeah, on the very same moment the commentator said, he didn't drop the catch, he's dropped the World Cup. And this will be held. Finally he takes the catch. At last, the luck ran out and the 50-run partnership is broken.
Is it too late? A good catch by Arnav. What a partnership in quick time of 26 balls, 50 runs added by these two. So Rizwan departs here. The first wicket went down on 121. Now Rizwan, after adding 50 runs with Shaurya, he's back in the hut. Zayan comes in to provide that support to Shaurya Sharma. The required run rate just 2.23. We always talk about Fatur Rahman, but clearly tonight the spotlight has been taken by Shaurya Sharma. This was the fall of Rizwan.
A lot of frustration there. That will revel. And that would be a boundary here. With every single boundary, with every single run, they're inching closer to the victory.
Absolutely, they are inching closer to the victory, and it is taking Z Sports Raptors away from that place in the grand finale of Rising Stars Under 16 tournament. And they are themselves to be blamed for this. The first over went for 19. The fast bowlers leaked plenty of runs. The fifth and sixth over, The 2 over, they leaked 55 runs. It was clean hitting from Fatur Rahman. The drop catch of Fatur Rahman is haunting them badly. Just 12 needed. But a few senior players of Carvan Falcons squad watching this game. 175 for the loss of 2. Sheikh getting ready to bowl the 14th over.
Well, who could have thought about the fight MSY TCA Wolves will give to the Z Sports Raptors? Bottom of the table. Couldn't get a win. But that one single day when it all mattered, to hold the Sports Raptors from marching into the finale. And it looks like they are really helping Zenith Panthers.
Such a beautiful track provided by the curator here. It's a belter of a track. And I feel for their captain, Dev Sahu, who led the side brilliantly, but just the last game, they got runs, but fielding led to the fall of this side.
I think they have done absolutely nothing with the bat. 3 players reaching 50, making their 50, and the quick 50s. And still, they managed to get a big total on the board, just enough to defend. But one little mistake, when you drop that catch of Fatur Rahman, has cost them a really a tough time, big time.
Not at all in a hurry. These two batters very watchful against Sheikh. 14 gone. Still 7 needed for MSYTCA Wolves to secure their first win in this tournament. This is what happens when Fatur bats, when he bats in his own style. You can see those big buildings. Such a dangerous batter. At the senior level, we talk about Mohammad Wasim and Asif Khan, how destructive batters they are. But this boy who's just 14, keep an eye on this young talented boy Fatur Rahman. He's the next big name here in UAE circuit.
Well, I've kept something with me that I will share when the time will be right. I've already taken a selfie with him. And when he grows big and he represents the world, I'll show this picture then. When he was under 16, I had a picture with the superstar.
He's already a superstar, Abid. Now all he need is a guidance. He has all the shots. He's a hard-working boy. For the next few years, a proper guidance, a proper manual. Those practice sessions, he also needs to make sure to take care of his diet as well. He has lost quite a few kilos. We can see that focus and determination. It's a proud moment for his family, especially his father, Mr. Faisal, who worked really hard in providing them all the support which is needed. He's a businessman, Mr. Faisal, taking on the stress and still smiling through, just to make sure that these boys, they chase greatness and secure a bright future, and their sacrifice, their support and their belief make these dreams possible. With that shot, that winless run comes to an end for MSYTCA. They end the campaign on a high note, a collective team effort, a brilliant batting performance by Fatur Rahman, and an unbeaten knock of Shaurya Sharma helps MSYTCA Wolves to come good against Raptors, and a heartbreak for Raptors. They came into this game searching for a win to make into the finale of Rising Stars under 16. But clearly it was pure dominance in the second innings by Fatur Rahman and Shaurya Sharma, which shattered the dreams of these sports Raptors. So tomorrow, TSDCL Lions, they will be facing Zenith Panthers, in fact. Zenith Panthers, who had that better net run rate compared to Raptors, and they sail into the finale. What a wonderful batting display. An onslaught from the ball number 1. It all started with Shaurya Sharma getting 4 boundaries against Prince that laid that foundation for MSYTCA. And you can see that points table. It's Lions and Panthers. They'll be up against each other tomorrow, and they'll be battling for the glory here at Karwan Sports Club. And a heartbreak for these sports Raptors, though they have got 6 points, but that superior net run rate makes Zenith Panthers to make their place into the grand finale of Rising Stars under 16 tournament 2025. It has been a tough tournament for MSYTCA, and a heartbreak for Dev Sahu, who got plenty of runs. A lone warrior, top of the order, 308 runs for Sahu. Fatur Rahman from MSYTCA, he has got 244 runs. Whenever he came out, he made sure to get the runs for his side. Hamdan Mir Sajid Ali, he'll be action tomorrow. 196 runs to his name. So youngsters are getting runs in this tournament. It all started with that first over, that glorious drive, that onslaught from Shaurya Sharma against Prince. Then Fatur Rahman came to the party. Got after the bowlers Shaurya and Fatur, especially once Fatur was dropped at long on. After that, he made no mistake. It was a clean hitting from Fatur Rahman. One after the other ball went sailing over the boundary ropes. The fifth and sixth over, he got 55 runs.
Welcome to the post-match presentation for this Rising Stars Under-16 Tournament 2025. What a game we had here. The game number 15 turning out to be an exciting one. Well, two teams were battling in the ground, but the third turned out to be the winner. Well, it was Z Sports Raptors who scored first, and they got a good run on board. It was MSYTCA Wolves won the toss and invited them to bat first. They posted 186 runs with 3 of their players getting to 50. We thought this might be a done and dusted game for MSYTCA, who was looking for that one victory throughout the tournament. It turned out to be the last game for them, where have they snatched the victory and put the Zenith Panther above than the Z Sports Raptors in the points table. And we'll have 2 teams battling on tomorrow, and it will be the 7 District Cricket Academy Lions taking on Zenith Panthers. Both these teams, mind you, had played their first game of the tournament. It began with those two teams, and it will end with those 2 teams. Now, coming back to this game, well, what a reply it was. It is hardly, we can say that the game looked in control for MSYTCA, but one drop catch has caused them a game. That's why they say you drop catches, you lose games here. Well, now, without wasting much time, I would like to thank Mr. Purush Singh, the assistant coach of Karwan. Thank you for being with us. He will be representing the Player of the Match award. And now, just to have a quick chat, I would like to have Dev Sahu here, the captain of Z Sports Raptors. They're so close, but yet so far. You were just one last game away from the victory and marching into the finals. How's are the feelings?
That's what I want to say. Thank you to the team. They played really well throughout the tournament. First 3 matches we played really well. We had an unlucky loss last match, and today I think we were a little bit overconfident, thinking they lost all the matches, so we can win easily. But I think we just didn't really ball that well.
Well, your batting was spot on. You got 50. Your partners got 3 players got 50. It was perfect day. But what would you say about that drop catch?
I mean, I think it's fine. It happens in the heat of the moment. We can't really blame that all the time. But yeah, it's okay. We just have to play the game.
Well, come back hard next time.
Yeah, I hope so. Thank you.
Well done, and great work here by the captain of Z Sports Raptors. Well, now, can I have Maimoon Hussain, the captain of MSYTCA Wolves? Maimoon, it was 187 runs on board. Did you had the feeling you guys can chase it?
Yeah, we thought we can actually easily chase it because before the game, the overconfidence, even if they have, we knew that if you're not going to finals, why will we let them go to the finals? And then exactly the end of the day, it's how they can talk as much as they want, but we are going to win the match.
Well, that sounds like a good confidence for you. But, I mean, come on, take me through that. When that catch got dropped, did you had the feeling, okay, we got the game?
Yeah, when that catch got dropped, we knew that when a player like Fatur, if you drop his catch once, he's not going to get out so easily. He's going to take the game home with him.
There will definitely be a moment that you thought that you need one victory and that has to come today.
Yeah, luckily we finished the campaign with the win, and I'd like to thank all of the players in the team. We didn't start as we expected, but we ended it today really well. Also to the management, Coach Azad, sir, and then Qasim sir. And today's win, I would also like to specially dedicate this to Qasim sir for always believing in us since the first game.
Well, you and your boys have done a phenomenal job. Congratulations and better luck next time.
Thank you, sir.
Well, the captain of MSYTCA Wolf, Maimoon Hussain. Now I would like to call on stage the player of the match. I don't think so. There will be many guesses. With 9 sixes, 3 boundaries, 33 bowls, 77 runs, and he's got a wicket to his name as well. Fatur Rahman, the destroyer. Fatur, please collect your player of the match award. Before you join me for the interview, please collect your player of the match award. What a phenomenal knock he's bowled, and he's bowled really well also. In his 4 overs, he's just given 19 runs and picked up a wicket. What a performer. With the bat, he was unstoppable. Fatur, can we have you here? Whether when that first look at the camera. A lot of people would like to see you. I mean, you never looked back when that catch got dropped.
Yeah, because we have to take our chances. We don't get opportunities like that. And yeah, so we conquered.
Well, we talk a lot about your batting. We know that you're a destroyer. You like to hit the ball hard. But take us through the bowling. That other bowlers were going for runs, but what did you do different?
I was just changing the pace, like I was bowling variation, and yeah, just changing the length, the line, the pace, everything.
We saw that once you got the slow start, you were maybe 11 runs on 10 deliveries, but then you ended up scoring 77 and 33 just.
Yeah, I was just thinking like we should take the loose balls, and they were giving a lot of loose balls, so it was our good luck, and we played well.
Yeah, not your fault, right? You have done a wonderful job. Congratulations to you for the player of the match.
Thank you.
Well, that is it from the post-match presentation, but we'll come back tomorrow hard with a grand finale taking place here, and it will be the Zenith Panthers taking on the 7 District Cricket Academy Lions right here at the Karwan Sports Club. You be there, join us tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye, stay safe, good night.